Hey guys, in this video we're looking at the differences between retail grade and professional grade ceramic coatings in real time and putting a business spin on this conversation that if you're a pro detailer is going to be really helpful for you. Now in order to look at this in real time, we're going to be using really two opposite ends of the spectrum ceramic coatings. One from Avalon King, this is their Armor Shield ceramic coating. This is going to be our retail grade coating. This one is Diamond. This is the top shelf coating from System X, and this is going to be a 10-year coating or an 8 to 7-year coating on a car that is not new but is still ready to be coated, meaning it's prepared properly. So this is kind of the most permanent coating you come across. When you hit that 10-year area, it really doesn't get better than that. Now as we get into this, I want to remind you guys that below in the description box beneath this YouTube video, you are going to find a free 5-part video series. We call it the Ceramic Quick Start series. This is going to allow you, if you're a pro detailer, to literally go from never applying a ceramic coating to becoming an expert and being able to actually offer this service to your customers, and we teach you how to cash flow this in your business. So go below in the YouTube description box, grab that free 5-part video series, the Ceramic Quick Start, and let's get into this. As you saw, I put the Avalon King ceramic coating on this applicator first, and what I want to do is apply it just like this in this area right here where you guys can see. Then I'm going to take the Diamond from System X. I'm going to apply it to a completely different applicator, make sure I get plenty on there, and I'm going to apply this one a bit above where I applied the Armor Shield from Avalon King. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Now I've turned off the overhead lights so you guys can see this a little bit better. With the Avalon King, what you see is we've got this really iridescent view. It's kind of rainbowing, tacking up. And with the System X, you can see really what we see from just the accent lights from the cabinets here is that there's kind of some smudges. That's where you see the coating applied. The flash time on this is pretty much immediately. The flash time on this, well, we'll get to that. Now at this point, both coatings have been sitting on the paint for, let's say, less than 3 minutes. I'm going to start with the Avalon King and buff this one off. What you guys can see, or maybe not see so clearly in the camera, is that this one comes off literally no problem. Let's say right about now it is 100% buffed off. Completely gone, no residue, no high spot, nothing. Let me move over to the System X Diamond coating that's been on for a little less than 3 minutes, maybe let's say 3 minutes now. I'll flip my towel over. This is an experiment on a test hood. We don't care to use different towels. And let me try to buff this off. Hopefully you guys can see this in the camera, some of the smudges. I'll flip to my other side, keep buffing. I'm literally just gonna sit here and buff and buff and buff. Let's look over here at the Avalon King side. You can see crazy amounts of swirls, but what we're looking for is high spots. You cannot see any high spots. There's no coating left over. Let's move to the System X side. Whoa, Luke, what are you doing leaving all these high spots? You madman, this is insane. I can see this from a mile away. This looks terrible, and they won't come off now. So what's going on? What's the point of showing an experiment like this? We left both of these coatings on, the same general amount of coating, for like 3 minutes or less, let's say between 2 minutes and 45 seconds and 3 minutes, and one came off completely and really easily, no pressure, and the other left high spots that if I want to take them off now, I'm gonna have to compound the paint, polish the paint. Yes, I can do it with a DA, yes, I can do it with a rotary, does not matter, but if I'm gonna fix that, I'm gonna have to polish it. What does this tell us? Well, in the detailing world, and particularly in the professional detailing world, there's this constant conversation about retail grade coatings, professional grade coatings. I meet detailers all the time who say, listen, I don't need the professional grade coatings because I get my pick on Amazon of any retail grade coating that I want and my customers love it. That may be true. But one of the things that we can instantaneously say about these retail grade coatings versus professional grade coatings is that when we are dealing with professional grade coatings, more often than not, or let's just say in System X's case, we are dealing with coatings that, yes, they require training and certification in order to get. Why is this? What would be the difference between a retail grade coating that anyone can get and a professional grade coating that requires certification? Well, you just saw it. There's a certain level of liability associated with using a professional grade coating because they're so efficient at doing their job, namely creating a barrier around the vehicle that protects it for years to come, that you can actually actually see that barrier being formed in real time on this paint. This is a bit of an oversimplification, but generally speaking, ceramic coatings that have a really low flash time like this and are prone to high spots like that last a lot longer than any retail grade coating that you are going to get your hands on. One of the metrics we can use to measure how effective a ceramic coating is in terms of longevity is how easy is it to remove from the paint. Now I know we can get into the chemistry of this. There are certain ceramic coatings that are very easy to remove that still do last a sufficient amount of time, but my point is these companies require certification. Why? Because they last a crazy long time and are extremely different from most retail grade coatings on the market. And we can think about this from a business perspective. If a ceramic coating company is selling a product to the consumer that might be messed up without training, then there's liability on the company's side, and they require you to be certified in order to prevent the potential fallback of the consumer or the detailer screwing up the coating and the fault being placed on the company. So again, this is an oversimplification, but we can make some logical deductions. If a ceramic coating is available on Amazon and it's easy to get, no barrier of entry, we might conclude, oh, this coating is probably pretty easy to apply, and that actually might affect its durability and longevity. If a coating is harder to get, and I'm saying this after talking with some of the largest detailing companies in the industry in terms of ceramic coatings, the certification process is actually there because these coatings are extremely durable and therefore can be difficult to apply. Now let me put the business spin on this video like I said I was gonna do in the beginning. When you're beginning in the detailing world, or let's just say beginning in the ceramic coating world, one of the things that you often don't worry about is being certified by a company, because that kind of worry can come later. Right now, you're just trying to get the injection of cash, the customer, the cash flow, the customers who want ceramic coatings coming to you. Those are your number one priorities. And so any retail grade coating off the shelf might be something that you apply and something that really you have no qualms about applying. But the problem is, over time as your business grows, there are certain things and priorities to have that are often overlooked. And one of those is what I would call transference of risk. In the same way why in the beginning of your business you might not have any insurance, later on you get business insurance because, well, you're trying to hedge against liabilities. And what is insurance? It's a transference of risk from the business owner, the detailer, to the insurance company. Becoming certified by any given company is one of these ways where we can tap into this transference of risk as a professional detailer. What I mean is, because these coatings require certification, in this particular case, the diamond coating from System X, there are also some benefits that come from actually being certified by a company like this. For example, a warranty. Many ceramic coating companies have warranties that are attached to their product that if the coating is maintained in a certain way, and different companies have different requirements, there is a warranty attached so that if there is for some reason some coating failure at some point, that liability actually doesn't fall on me from the customer, it can fall on the company, and the company can pay me to redo the coating. The company can send me product and pay me to redo it, or the company can send it to somebody else to fix it so that my customer actually stays in good standing with me, and whether I have the time to do it or not, I am compensated for the time put in, or somebody else is compensated for fixing the problem who's in my area. And these are the types of things that when you're beginning in the detailing business, you often don't worry about, but even a little bit of growth might bring you to this place saying, hey, how do I level up my game a little bit rather than just offering these 1, 2, 3-year coatings that I can find on Amazon or anywhere else? How do I get some brand equity behind me? How do I get some protection behind me, some risk transference, and maybe even just some status of being associated with a company that might be more known and that might be able to offer me some, let's say, benefits from actually being certified with them? Now, like I said, if you're beginning in the detailing business, beginning in the ceramic coating business, or you're not in the business at all, this is probably not something that applies to you, and you will forever in your life be totally satisfied with retail grade coatings. I'm simply talking about the business edge of retail grade coatings, as well as looking in real time some of the differences we're talking about on a hood so we can see what's going on here for the professional detailers. Now guys, remember, like I said, below in the YouTube description box is our ceramic coating quick start series. It's a free 5-part video series where you can learn how to start applying ceramic coatings and how to get customers doing this from beginning to end. It's totally free and who doesn't love free stuff? Now, outside of that, if you have made it to the end of this video, leave a comment below if you think this is absolutely crazy and you have your hands on a retail grade ceramic coating that lasts what you say would be forever, or maybe even is better than some professional grade coatings. Blow it up in the YouTube comments below and let me know. If you like detailing business content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I will see you in the next video.